What's up, brick builders? Today's build is WALL-E, set number 21303. Year it came out was 2015. Age group 6 to 12 years. Number of parts 677. There's quite a few parts. Price per piece 5 pence. That is absolutely fantastic. Cost back in 2015 was $39.99. Good price. Value right now, if you had a mint sealed box set, you're looking at £217. This is an absolutely fantastic investment. Even used, you're looking at £153 to £194. Really, this is one to get. Hello, folks. Shaun from BRIT'N Bricks. How you doing? WALL-E. I've only seen the film. I think I've only seen the film once. It is actually pretty good. I was quite a bit of a fan of Pixar movies. Anyway, let's crack on. We've got the instructions for you as well. And there's the instructions. Lots of parts. Lots of parts. Nice colour yellow as well. It's like an off yellow. It's not the normal yellow. It's WALL-E yellow. And you can see we've got some printed parts as well. Right there, we've got some printed parts. Right, so we've got all this. Bring these down just a bit. Spread them out. We want a nice little build area. Like so. There we go. Right. So, starting off with two 2x8s. Two 2x8s. One. There's two. And these here. I think they're 1x2 angled plates. Got two of those, so it's two of those. And then it's that looks like 10s. No, it's 12s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 4x12s. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 10s. 4x10s. And those are going to go across there. And we've got another one. That goes across like that, forming the base of WALL-E. And we got some corner bricks. So we got that one going that way, and I'm going to mirror image that. And then we got another couple of corner bricks that are kind of going to wrap around. Like that. Technic brick with a hole in it. Dark bluish grey and a blue pin. Long blue pin. And it's going to go... Oh, it's going to go in short... well, yeah. It's going to go in short end in first. And then another... Technic brick with a hole in it. 1x2 Technic bricks. And we're doing two of those. So we want two of those. And there's the brick. There's the pin. And we want another brick. Another brick. Oh, there we go. Another brick. And then they're going to go on either side. Like that. And then we got 1x2 bricks and 1x2 plates as well. So we got 1x2 yellow bricks. I really do like this yellow. This yellow is quite nice. It's very characteristic. It's the only way I can sum it up. And I haven't seen that many Lego sets in this colour yellow before. I could be wrong. 1x6 plates. There we go, there's one. And so that's going to go one stud over, but it's going to line up with these bricks here. So it's going to go one stud over. Let's go one stud over the plate there. And 1x3 plates. 1x3 plate. Just moving a few things around so that I can see a little bit better. There's a 1x3. Where do the 1x3s? They're going to go on the end here. Okay. So then we got 2x3 as well. There's 2x4. So we want a 1x3 and a 2x4. 2x3. 1x3, 2x3. There's a 1x3. And so our 2x3s might be hiding over here. There's one. And there's another 1x3 plate. Oh, a 2x3. There we go. 2x3. 2x6. Two 2x6s. There's one. And these are going to go down here, leaving 2 studs of grey. So it's like that. So you now got 2x4 space. And we got these rather cool hinged 2x3s. I think they're going to be 2x4s because of the length of them, but 2x3 studs. And we got these, and we got the black pin with the collar. A very common part in Technic builds through the experience. And we want another one of these, but turning it upside down. Upside down. And that is going to go there. And then we're going to do it again, but a different way. So we want 2 more of those plates. Which I'm not seeing. I've got another tool. Let's have a look over here. Yep, I found one. Black pin with a collar, and we're facing that upside down, and the black pin's going in this side. I think it's only 2 black pins with collars in this build. There it is. So that's going to go in like so. So we want another one of these plates. Very cool hinged. Yeah, it kind of does a hinged job, which is rather cool, as you can see. So you can attach a plate to it and make doors, bridges. I'm not seeing the wood through the trees. I'm not seeing the wood through the trees. Where is this? Where is this plate? Because it's got that kind of barrel on there, on the end, it blends in quite nicely. There it is. And that is going to go... Okay, so that way, and then that way. There we go. And 1x6 light grey plates are going to go on the insides here. 1x6, 1x6. And then we've got some 1x6 tile. Going on the outside edge here. Tile. I want a tile. There we go. And there. Corner brick and 1x2 bricks. So we want the corner bricks. The corner bricks are going to kind of go like that. And the 1x2 bricks. 1x2 bricks are going to go and fill that 1x2 hole there. And next we got some dark brown inverted slopes. 3 of them. So we've got 1, 2, whoops, pop that off, and I see the other one, 3. Then we got 1x2 inverted slopes as well. 1x2 inverted. There's some 1x3 inverted in this set as well. There's 1. And there's a 1x3. There it is. No, that's a 1x3. It's a lot longer. There you go. 2 differences. 1x2, 1x3. So 1x2 there, and then we got 2x6 dark greyish plates, and those are going to be at the end here. And then we've got we got 3 of those, right, because that's one that's going to go across here. And then we've got a 1x2 tile dark bluish grey. 1x2, that's a 1x3. 1x2. I can I can imagine these pieces actually being, even though it's like 5p per piece, I can imagine these pieces being pretty difficult to pick up, these yellow pieces here. This is not your standard yellow. We've got some more corner bricks, so let's find some corner bricks, and those are going to go around the corner like so. And then we got a 1x4 brick filling in that gap there, and then we have 1x3 brick dark bluish grey. 1x3 brick, and we need 2 of these as well. 1x4 with studs on the sides, so we'll pick those. There's the other one. So 1x3 dark bluish grey brick. Another one of those with the studs. Don't need that. There's 1. Fills in that gap there, and there's the other like that. On the end of the studs here is going to be 2 1x6 black plates with 1x6 dark bluish grey tile on top of it, like that. We're going to build 2 of those, so we want another 1x6 black plate and a 1x6 dark bluish grey tile. One by 6 dark bluish grey tile. Now I can see bigger ones. But I don't want the bigger ones. I want. Yeah, this is also part of the James Yorke challenge as well. So check out the video. Right there, and the for the playlist of the James Yorke challenge. Aha, found it. I was so excited when I found out he had he had this set. And there we go. And then we got 1x2 bricks going on the ends of that. 1x2. 1x2. No, that's a 1x3. 1x2 brick would be awesome. Like that. And then we got 2x2 dark bluish grey plates going on the corners here. So there's one. And let's get out the other side. Don't see one on the other side. There's a tile. Move stuff around. That's a tile. That's a oh no, that's a mug guard. Okay. There it is. So you got a car wheel arch element there. Look. That's going to be for his eyes. 2x6. 2x6. Yellow plates. 2x6. And then we got 1x2 bricks again. And we're building up a slope on the edge here. And we've got some 1x2 angled bricks. Because you're building up a stud front on the front here. So something's going to attach to that. That's going to be smooth. Probably a tile. 1x2. There's one. So it's going to go there. And we want a 2x3. No, 1x3. 1x3 sloped. That's going to go on the end there. So we want the 1x3 on the other side. And we want a 1x2 brick. There. Like that. Brilliant. It's this 6, 1x6, 1x8, 2 1x8 black plates, 2 1x8 black plates. I'm seeing a lot of dark bluish grey ones, but not black ones. So move some stuff. There's one, and there's two. Put those together. And then that's going to sit on the front. Let's go sit on the front like that. And then we've got, is that 1x6, 2, 3, nope. That's, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1x6 dark bluish grey bricks. 1x6. And a 1x6. And then we got the panel, black panel. I did see that earlier. Oh no, I saw a light grey one. I saw a light grey. Never mind. Black panel. There it is. It's a rather large one. Quite tall. That's going to go there. And then we got 2 inverted 1x3s going on that end here. And we had another one over here. They were everywhere, now I can't find them. There you go. So it's forming this crack along here. And we want 1x2 Technic brick with a hole in. There's one. And one. 1x1 plates. We want 2 1x1 plates, and they're going to sit in this corner here. 1x1 plates. There's one. And it's going to sit on the inside. And there'll be another one somewhere. There it is. Like that. And we got 1x6 tile. 2 1x6 yellow plates. So we're going to put the tile on top of that. And put those two on top of that. This is going to go on the end of these inverted brown. And then we've got 2 1x2 inverted to go off the ends of that. So you got it kind of like that. And keeping it this way, we are going to go with 1x1 bricks. And those are going to go... So this has got to come up, doesn't it? That goes down there. That goes across. Whoops. That goes across there. So it's flush with the plate. Forms the gap here. Then we've got the 1x1 brick, leaving a 1x4 gap. So we want another 1x1 brick. So you got the 1x4 gap going across there. Technique brick with 2 holes in. And these, I believe, are the tan ones. So they're going to go there and there. And then we've got some stud bricks going off the ends like that. Fire hydrant, dark, no, it's not dark, bluish grey. So we want the blue pin with axle. We want a light bluish grey fire hydrant. We want 2 of these. I think we're doing 2 of these at the same time. So we're going to take the 2 pins. That's a good start. And we want the smooth pin connector. We want 2 of those. And we want the fire hydrants. So we want 4 of these blue pins with axle. There we go. 2 of these, 1 of these. So we want another one more fire hydrant. A fire hydrant. Where are you? There you are. So we want the smooth pin connector. There it is. Okay. So we're doing 2 of these. So the axle is going to go into the bottom of the fire hydrant. And then we are going to attach another one to the end of it. So you've got kind of this right angle going on. And then we're going to attach the smooth pin connector to the bottom of the fire hydrant. And then it's going to go into this hole here. Or ping the brick off. Actually, it's just dismantled the whole lot. I'll try and be a bit more careful. Right. Placing your thumb on the brick. Push the pin through. There we go. So same again. Get the right angle. And then smooth connector on the bottom. Holding the brick in place. Pop the pin in there and you've got these kind of arms. And then we got the 1x4 brick with studs on the end. That's going to go into the 1x4 gap. So we've got these studs on the end here. 2 1x4 plates. They're going to go across here just to hold this lot in place, because as you could see when I knocked the other one off, it was quite weak. There you go. 1x2 plates. 1x2 plate. That's 1x1. 1x2 plates. And these are going to go across here on the front. One on one side, one on the other. And then we got a 2x3 going onto this 2x3 space here. So we got the 1x2. And we need the 2x3. Where's the 2x3? 2x3, 2x3. 2x3. I'm seeing a whole desk full of tiles. And okay, so that we're building up this angular piece, and it's going to fit here to cover this Technic brick. So we want a 1x2 inverted. I can see sloped. Can't see inverted. I can see a 1x3 inverted, 1x2 inverted, and we want these two guys. So we want 4 of these. So there's 2, 3, 4. Still not seen any 1x2 inverted. There's one. And you're going to put these bricks on top, like so. I got 1x2 plate going over the top as well. I'll keep those in place, and that's that one done. There's the 1x2. So all I need is 1x2 inverted. So it's sloped. There we go. 1x2 inverted. And then we're going to put these on the other side. And like that. And then pop those in place on the corner, and that covers up the Technic brick quite nicely. Giving us some studs as well to pin some stuff on. 2 1x3 bricks. Okay, so we got 1x3 brick that's leading off the edge of those sloped pieces there. Then we got 1x6 bricks, dark bluish grey again, and 1x6 dark bluish grey. Why can't I see any bricks? There's one. Yeah, and another one. You can see a 1x4 with studs. 1x6 dark bluish grey brick. It's big. Should stand out. It's blending. Got it. Right. 1x4. No, 1x6 light bluish grey is going to go across here. So that's a 1x6. A lot of 1x6s in plates or bricks in this build. That's going to go across the top there. Then we got 1x4 brick. 2 of those, and that's going to go on the ends there to reinforce the side that we made with the inverted not so long ago. Another 1x4. So we're building up the sides nicely, and then we've got 1x3 sloped, not inverted. 1x3 sloped, and that is coming off the ends here, continuing this slope here. So we want another one of those 1x3 sloped. 1x3 sloped. There it is. So it's continuing that, and then it looks like we're going to get 1x3 inverted again. Yep. and that's going to go there. So we want another inverted. There it is. So you're really starting to see this crack here. And the 1x4 with the studs that I picked up earlier, where's that? Yep. There it is. And that's going to go in the middle there. And then we're going to put some blue bricks with studs on the end. And they're going to have the 1x1 circular tile pinned to the front. So we want another 1x1 circular tile. I believe how quick that was for me to find that circular tile. There's the other one. So that wasn't too bad. Find those easier. And that's going to go on either side of the 1x4 brick with studs. Like that. Like little headlights. More corner bricks. The corner bricks are going to go, let me see, we're turning it around. Corner bricks are going to go on here. So that binds that together then. Yeah. Still got quite a few corner bricks. 2x4 plates, very common piece. 2x4 common plates. Like that. 1x6 plates going across. Oh, now first of all we need the 2 grey panels. So there's 2 grey panels. One there. 2 grey panels. Another grey panel. That's it. Found it. The brown tile stuck to it. So that goes on there, like that. And we got 1x4 plates going across here. That's the tile. So it's a 1x4 plate going across the top. Right, another 1x4 plate. 1x4 plate, there we go. And then that, oh no, actually 1x4 and a 1x6. There we go. That fills that gap. We got these hinged pieces, hinge blocks coming up at them very soon. So we've got 2 of these together. And then we want the black hinged. So see the hinge on there. That's going to be one of those notched hinges, which is they're really, really good. They're very stable. They've been in quite a few builds now. There we go. I think that's the hinged arm that has a few various angles that it will sit at. So 2x6 plate going across the top here, just to keep that all in place. And then 1x2s going across here as well, just to level it out. That we need 1x2. There we go. 1x2 and another 1x2 plate. Seen some corner tiles as well. That's cool. Okay, so those on there. And 2x4s. They're just going to finish this end up here. Like that. 1x2 plates again. Very, very common part. And this is going to go on the end there. And let's see another one. Now that. And then we got 1x6 is going across here on the outside, because we've got 1x6 light bluish grey going on the inside. That's a tile. There we go. So on the outside and that on the inside. And I was hoping I was going to find another one on this side here. Yes, I did. Cool. Then we got 1x2 dark bluish grey. 1x2 plates. 1x2 dark bluish grey. This is going to go on the end here. No. It's going to go on the bottom here. So we're starting to face up this now. 1x2 dark bluish grey plate. There we go. So it's going to go there. And we've got some cheese wedge pieces. Got 1x1 cheese wedge. That's going to go at the bottom here. Right. I think we've done something wrong here. That's why I've slightly built it in a wrong manner. We need another 1x2 angular plate and down there, but it needs to sit on a 1x2 plates there. Then that sits on there. So now we got three of these plates ready to pin stuff to, and now we can build. So we got one stud at the bottom, leave that gap, pop that in there so it's going across both the grey and the orange. And another 1x2 plates, dark bluish grey. Do that on the same thing on the other side. Now we got the cheese wedges, so we want a 1x1 cheese wedge and a 1x2. So there's a 1x1. 1x1 is going to go on the bottom, and 1x2. There's a 1x2, and the slope is going to slope towards the middle. If you look at it like that. And then we got was that a 1x4 yellow plate going down the side here as well, keeping that stud gap. Another 1x4 plate on there, and we need the cheese wedges, the 1x4 no 1x1 and the 1x2. 1x1. Not the easiest part to find in amongst a whole bunch of Lego that's been tipped out, because even though they're like a wedge, they really are quite good at hiding because of the perspective that you're looking. We want a 1x1 cheese wedge. Very good pieces though, very good pieces. Great for detail. And where is the 1x1 cheese wedge? A 1x1 cheese wedge. I want a 1x1 cheese wedge. You might leave it actually, because it might be something that you're facing up, so you can probably pop it on there when you find it. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to do that. 1x1 yellow plate. Oh my gosh, there it is. I found a 1x1 yellow plate, and I found another one. Still haven't found the cheese wedge. Interesting. And what else we got that we're going to miss? Nope, that's it. Moving on. Then we go to detail this. Okay, so we've got a grate and a sloped piece and some tiles to finish off the cheese wedge pieces here. So we want 1x1 tile there, and a 1x2 tile there. So you got this nice smooth edge. That's really cool. It's a nice smooth edge, that. And a 1x1 tile there, ready for the cheese wedge when we find it. We've got the 1x2 grate special tile, special plate. Fantastic piece for detail. Really is a fantastic piece. Doesn't want to sit on there very well. It's very loose. And there's the other one. And the sloped plate or tile. There's a 2x2 sloped curved plate. Dark bluish grey? Yep, dark bluish grey. So all the pieces that I'm having a hard time seeing are dark bluish grey. There must be something there. Again, it's because they're curved, so perspective really hides them. We're looking for two 1x2, no, two 2x2 curved bricks, plates. There's one. So that's going to go on the end there. That finishes that off very nicely. Very cool. And we want another one of those, and we still want the cheese wedge. So I'm seeing wheel arches, and I'm not seeing the other side. There it is. I found it. So that's there. And so still not found a cheese wedge. Still not found a cheese wedge. Moving on. 1x4 brick is going to go at the top. So we're going to be building this middle, this middle front piece or back piece. So I'm going to say that's the back piece. So we want a 1x4 brick. That's going to go in the middle. Then we want some corner bricks on either side, like that. And we got some a Technic brick with a hole in it. Dark bluish grey is going to go in the middle of that. And then we're going to wrap around some more corner bricks around here just to form this 2x2 block column. Ah! Do you know what? I found the cheese wedge. I found the cheese wedge. There we go. That finishes that off nicely. Cool. And so we want 2x4 dark bluish grey plate. Not a tile. Plate 2x4. No, it's a tile, isn't it? That's a light bluish grey as well. And then we want the double arm brick, which double hinged brick there, and that's tile is going to fit on top. So we want another one of these bricks. There we go. Make sure the pieces, because they're different, you got like the teeth here with the fingers. So there's teeth around the edges of those fingers there, and then you got these solid blocks here as well. So make sure you got them both facing the same way. Turn it upside down, put a 2x2 plate on the bottom of it, and then a 2x2 curved tile skid plate. And that is going to go in with the plate facing up. And this is what I mean by the hinge. See, it locks into place in several places, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a really, really good hinge. Alright, so that is a 10. Dark bluish grey 10 plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. And a 2x10 dark bluish grey. That's going to go on the top. Then we want a 1x6 yellow plate, leaving 2 pins on either side here. A 2x2 plate going on the middle of that, hanging off the edge. And then we've got 1x1 trans red circular plates, commonly used for shooters in Star Wars Lego, or for projectiles, and or brake lights or any kind of lights like that in other sets. And then we've got 1x4 brick with studs. Should be easier to find some stuff now because there's a lot of pieces disappearing. But I still seem to be fairly blind. 1x4 brick, dark bluish grey, with studs on the end. Bingo. That's going to go in the middle. Then this is going to be flanked by 2 1x1 panels. They want the corner to be open like that, so the wall's facing along this way and along this way. So you got this open corner here. So we want another one of those. And I can see some big panels. I'm very surprised I found that very quickly. And I want a 1x1 panel. No, that's a brick. 1x1 panel. Corner panel. Good for using as chairs, micro or mini. Minifigure chairs, detail and stuff like that. Amongst other things, I mean, you don't just use it for that. It's just a really good piece for detail. There's a lot of good pieces in this set, which is probably what is making it worth the value as well. Is the utility of some of these pieces that you get with it. I can't find this 1x1. Where is this 1x1 plate tile panel? This 1x1 panel. Where is it? Because I don't think I can move forward without it. There it is. Again, keeping the corner open, like so. And then that's going to go across the front end there. Making sure you lift this arm up out of the way so that it's not stuck underneath. That's a 8, I think. 2 1x8 dark bluish grey tiles. Got quite a few over here. Those are going to go straight across there and kind of form a bridge. So they're going to go across there like that. They're going to be probably runners or something. And a 2x8 light bluish grey plate on either side. No, that's a bigger one. That one there, across there. 1x2 yellow plates, and that's going to go. I think it's going to go there. No, maybe not. Oh, I see. It's going to go onto a special plate with studs, and it's a plate. And that's going to go on the end there just to form that nice smooth level, and that's going to go on the end on the front there. Cheese wedges, 1x1 yellow cheese wedges, could be a little bit easier to find. It could be. I've seen a lot of tiles. I found one. There's one. And it's going to... Looks like we're finishing the end off here. So we want another 1x1 cheese wedge. Yellow. There it is. That's going to go there and there. 1x2 plate tile, sorry, is going to go across here. So 1x2 yellow tile. There's one. Right there. And 1x2 plates going across here. Yellow. So one there and 1x2 yellow plates. Still seeing tiles. There's one across there, and then a 2x6 going across the front or back there. Okay, so it looks like some sort of arm. Technic brick, I think that's a Technic brick, with a ball socket on the end of it. Dark bluish grey. There's one. And it's got a pinhole and an axle hole. We're going to be using the axle hole. Red axle. So 2 stud long red axle. And then we've got this awesome rubber connector with 2 axle pieces. Now, these, because they're rubber, they may tear. So be very careful with them. And when you're going to pop that on, you're going to put that in level with the arm. Then we are put an 8 axle through here, and that's going to be pretty loose. So this is the 8 axle. Put it against a plate that has some studs on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. That's what we want. And that's going to go through the pinhole, so it's going to be loose. So it's going to have some sort of movement or something like that. And then we're going to cap those ends off with Technic bricks with axle holes. And I want to turn that around and go the Technic brick with axle holes. So we want a few of those. There's one on each end there. Looks like it says flip the arm over. Okay. Oh, we got to do 2 of these? Right. Okay. Right, so we need another one of those arms with the ball joint. Or bricks with the ball joint. Dark bluish grey. There it is. Red pin. And so another one of those rubber twin axle connectors. It's like a black color. I don't think I don't think it comes in any other color, to be honest with you. I haven't seen any other colored versions of these rubber connectors. There it is. On there. And then we want the 8 axle. I want an 8 axle, 8 axle, 8 axle, there we go. 8 axle. Axle bricks. We want the axle bricks next. And then, oh, that's stiff. There. And axle brick on the end there. Just make sure you got the studs facing the same. And they're going to lay it down, put it side by side. Looking at the instructions and stuff, that's going to be how it's kind of laid out in there. So we're going to pop those on the ends here. So these rubber pieces are going to be running across these tiles. That's what they're going to do. And they're silent. Kind of. There we go. So they're free to move back and forwards. And then we're going to cap these off with 2x8. I think they're 2x8, 2x6, 2x8s, 2x8s. Going to be going across the top just to seal those in on that. Oh, some light bluish grey corner bricks, and there's going to go across here. So there's one. Surprised with that because we've been seeing a lot of yellow ones and not the light bluish grey ones. So it would seem that corner brick is quite a common piece in builds. So common I can't find the other one. There it is, right there. That goes there. And then we have a 2x2 grey plate going over the top, just to keep that nice uniform grey there. And then we've got the light bluish grey panels going on, and they're facing it with the concave inside. Whereas if you faced them the other way, you'd just have this smooth wall. So we could turn that around, and we want another one of those. And I thought they would be on this side here because that's where most of them have been. So it's going to be on this side here, I think. And there it is. Oh, pieces should be easy to getting easier to find now. 2x4 yellow plates, 2 of, and they're going to go across here and here. Then we've got a 1x2 dark bluish grey plate with a 1x2 light greyish plate with claws on the end. So you got to pop that on the front, so that's going to be poking over the front. And now we want the 1x2 dark bluish grey plate. I see these ones, but that's not the plate I'm looking for because it's got the studs on the ends. Just looking for a normal, there we go, common dark bluish grey 1x2, and then we want 2x6 yellows, and those are going to go off the ends of those 2 plates that we just put in there, like that. And then we got the 1x8, the 2x8 going across the end like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2x10. Sorry. Ooh, some tile work. Let's get rid of these tiles, please. All right, so 2x4 going across the end. Just give me a second, folks. I have to take this call. Sorry about that. Right, so yes, we were looking for the tile, weren't we? We got that. Oh, we need another 1x2 dark bluish grey plate. 1x2 dark bluish grey plate. Oh, just put those with the others. Actually, they might cover up something. There's one, and that's going to go on the end there. We want another one. It's going to go on the end there. Then we got these tiles that are leading off the edge of that, so now we've got a good place to put the tiles. So one on each end, and then another 2x4 set of tiles. So yeah, let's get these tiles out of the way, shall we? And what's that? That's a 1x4 tile going across there. 1x4, 1x4. There we go. 1x4 tile going across there. Now we go fill in the edge here. We've got. Ooh, that looks like a 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. We want 2 of those, so that's going to go down the side there. That's going to go down the side there. Then we got 2 1x4s going across here. 2 1x4s, 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 2, 1. And 1, 2. That's all of that. So then we got these 1x1 bricks. We're going to pop those on the ends here. So we got these 1x1 bricks with studs on the ends. So we got these 2 studs here. Somebody's going to pin to these. And there. Oh, that's a 4. Okay, 4 1x3 tiles. 1 there. 4 1x3 tiles, and then we got these 1x8s as well. We got 2 1x8s. 2 1x8s going to go on there, leaving that 3 space there. And we want another 2 1x3 tiles. There's one. And that should leave a 1x4 stud gap. Now then, where is the other 1x3 dark bluish grey tile? Nope, that's a plate. Now I'm starting seeing plates instead of tiles. I need a 1x3 tile. It could be something that I could add a little bit later when there's less pieces on the table. Some plates, 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 plates. More plates, 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 plates. Yeah. Unless it shut off onto the floor by mistake. Nope. Yeah, we'll come to that, I'm sure. And so we've done the bricks, we've done those tiles, oh, hello. Right, okay, so we got some more sloped 1x2 sloped. Let's finish that off. And then we've got these circular 2x2 tiles That going on. Let's see if I can get this right. There. It kind of rotate those tiles around until they fit in place, but there you go. You could make those red and you have cheeky, those would be rosy cheeks, wouldn't they? Okay, so where is this going? Ah, okay, it's going on here. It's going to be finishing these studs off here. That's what this is going to do. 4x4 dark bluish grey plate with two great dark bluish grey great plates. There's one. I really do like those pieces. They're very, very good for detail. And as you can see, there's a place there for a 2x2 tile, and there's a place there for a 2x4 tile. And then that's just going to pin straight onto those studs like that. And keep it. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to make some curved pieces for these. Right. Okay. So 1x3 plates. That's a 1x2 sloped with a 1x1 tile. 1x1 tile. 1x2 sloped. And there you have your first curve. We want two of those. So we want another 1x3. I don't think there's anything on this side that I need, so it's all over here somewhere. There's curved plate. There's me I want my 1x3 plate. There it is. Another curved plate. And the 1x1. There's the 1x1 tile. Goes in the middle. Now we just need the curved plate. There it is. Now we're just gonna pin those to the front to finish off the curve there. Nice, very cool. So this is almost done. The front's almost done, or the back, or whatever it is. 2x6, 2x2. So we've got 2x6 and a 2x2 plates. We want another 2x2 plate. And then we got these 1x2 hinged bar plates here with the bar on the end. Those usually work as hinges. So something's going to clip to these bars here and move. And we got a 1x6 tile going across the top. Make sure it's running across the top and not close to where the hinge parts are, because that's going to be a 1x2 tile. So you got kind of this like T shape. Then we got these 2x2 tiles going on the ends here, like that, and it kind of lines up with that. And that is going to clip on to these claws here, like so. And you can kind of tilt that down, move these up a little bit. I think these are supposed to line up so they look like supports. It's too far in. Like that. Sweet. And this looks like the front, I think. So what is this? This is a 6x8 plate. It's probably the biggest plate in the set. Flip it over and put a 2x6 underneath, and then we've got all these like little corner plates, dark bluish grey corner plates. These little corner plates here with the studs on the ends, and they're going to line the edge here. So we want 6 of those. I want 6 of them. 6. There's another one, so I need 3 more. There's 1 there. 2 more. There's 1. There's 1 more, and there it is. So now you got these line of studs on each side. And that is going to be now covered over by 1x2 tile, dark bluish grey. So it's going to go on the end here. So the dark bluish grey tile is going to go on the end where it's open, where it's got this 2x6 going across. That's going to be the yellow 1x4 tile going across. So there's the 1x4. Do that, make sure you get your first side done, and then you can just turn it over, have a look where the yellow plate is in relevance to the grey plate on the other side, and you shouldn't have too much of a problem there. And there you go. So grey there, yellow there. Turn it over, and we got, what is that? That's 2 1x4 tiles running down the sides. Okay. And a 1x6 tile going across there. Okay. Oh, do you know what? I've got it the wrong way around. Because what I've done is I built it with the yellow tile going across where the grey piece is. It's actually where the yellow piece is. So we've got to move these around. It's a good job that these tiles now have those edges where you can get your fingernail or something like the tool to just lean it against the studs and just ping it back. It's so much easier to get them out now. Oh, right. Okay, so 2x2, 2x2, 2x2. So I got the 2x2. I've got to pop that in the middle, and that kind of marks where the other 2x2s are going to go. Either side, like that. Then we've got a corner plate coming off here, corner tile, and it's going to drip down like that. Then we got a 1x2 and a 1x2. Could be a 1x4 as well, but I think it's 1x2, 1x2. So we got the 1x2 and 1x2. So you got this kind of straight line here, and then the printed WALL-E across there. And these are printed. Fantastic. They are printed. That's what you want in sets, definitely. Then obviously that kind of leaves you the L shape. So you're looking for an L shape. Pop that in there. And that is, it looks like drawbridge. That is his front. Brilliant. Next is, well, we're lining that, so we got a 2x3 light bluish grey plate is going to go in there just to fill that gap, and then we're putting a 4x4 over the middle. Okay, so kind of forming a ramp. I'll close it up. Another 2x3 and 2 great plates. I think they're dark bluish grey. Yeah, there's one. And put that one, and then got another one that's going on below it. If I can find it. No. Yep, there it is. And another trans red 1x1 circular plate. It's going to go in the bottom left, and then we've got a dark bluish grey 1x1 tile going there. So it's kind of made that little panel there, which is kind of cool. That's going to pin to these two studs here at the bottom, like that. Then we got another 2x3 light bluish grey plate, and then we got that printed part that I showed earlier. So it can't be too hard. It's on a 2x2 tile, black, so it can't be too hard to find, right? Oh dear. I was messing with it earlier. 2x2, there it is. 2x2, and gonna have this little sun piece at the top left. Then we got a 1x2 black tile. I think I was just playing with that. There it is. Up the top, just to smooth it out nicely, and then that's gonna go next to the first panel you put in, and you kind of get in his front, turn him upside down because he likes that, and you're going to take the 2x2 special stud tile that's going to go just before the hinges, like that. What have we got here? We've got some step plates, or yeah, I think it's step plates, and we are joining a 2x4 light bluish grey plate, but it's going to have the 3 Technic holes in it. So this is Technic plate, and that's going to go underneath, and then we're going to get the other step plate that's going to go on top. You form the bridge, and then we're going to put a 2x6 dark bluish grey across the top. There it is. And then we've got the 2 Technic bricks. I'm going to move WALL-E over there for a minute. 2 Technic bricks with holes in. Same thing with the pins again. So that. Put the Technic brick on top. That's 2 of them. So there's going to go on each side of the bridge. So got another there, and we need another brick. There it is. And then on the other end of the bridge, okay, so this is going to go under him after before the special plate that we just put in there. So you can pop that in there, and that is an axle, I think. And these 2 pins line up with each other on each side. Now he doesn't stand up very well. Okay. Looks like we're doing the tracks. Okay. So we want the Technic plate with the curve. And we want the tan pins with axle. The tan pins are frictionless. So whatever's going to attach to it are going to be moving. Usually axles, that kind of thing. We're going to double up that plate. So it's like that to go hold the axles in place. Then we got a 4 axle going in the bottom here. So we got 4 axle. the same side that these pins are sticking out, so it's like that. And then we've got the Technic block here with 2 blue stud pins. I couldn't take these out for some reason, they just would not come out, so they're left in there. And that's going to go with the tan pin on the top curve in the middle hole there, and those pins stop the thing from rocking and keep that angle. It's very important for the tracks. And so on each end of the bar we've got 2 wheels coming up, so we got these 2 cogs here, gears, cogs. We've got these old 2x2 radar dishes. We want 2 of those, so there's another one. And we want the 2 I think these are 1x3s. No, these 3 long axles with the stud on the end. So the stud's going to hold the dish. So you got this like little umbrella, and then that's going to go into the back end of the gear or cog. Smooth end is going to be the front, so this is the back, and that's going to go into there like so. We'll do that again. Like that. And then that is going to go in there. I'm going to put them in one at a time. So we got like small bushings are going to hold those in place. So if I put them both in and that, so just test them, make sure that they're moving, and then again, and then a small bushing like that. Test it. Okay, that's a little bit tight, so I'm going to back that off a little bit. There we go, perfect. Then we got a 9-hole Technic beam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got another one of those axles with the pins. Going to hold that in place. We're going to put another gear on it. This time it's the smooth is going to face in and the back is going to face out. And then we got to put a bushing on top of that, and then we don't have to worry. Well, we don't have to hold it in place now. So I'm going to put a bushing in there. I'll make sure that we've got a little bit of movement. I'm going to back that off just a touch. There we go. Push that bushing in, and then we're going to put this Technic wheel. Now these are pretty cool parts. Technic wheel here, we've used these in a few builds, but they've got these channels going down here, and with these channels you can put little rubber bands in there to make it as a tire. Very cool. Not only that, but you can make it as a pulley system as well. You get a longer rubber band, and you stretch them out like that, and the rubber bands go around. One rubber band goes around both. You've got a pulley system, which is really, really cool. But for this, it's just a face. It's aesthetics. And then we got another one of those pin axles. It's going to go in the other side there, and same again, but not with the old Technic wheel. So we're going to put the gear on, smooth end in, pop it in, back it off a little bit, and then a big bushing is going on this. So not the small bushing, but the big bushing on the end like that. Give it a bit of a spin, see if it works, and we're going to join these two together. And we got the tan pin and the axle. Tan pin is going to be going into this first hole here next to that rubber band wheel, and you're kind of getting the triangular track. So what we're doing, 2 of these. No, we haven't finished yet. Okay. The one hole axle connector. We want a blue. No, we want a grey pin with stud. So we got a grey pin with stud. That's a blue pin. I want a grey pin with a stud. These are not frictionless, so they should stay. Oh, that's actually, is it frictionless? Yeah, that's frictionless. Okay. And then we've got a 1x1 circular tile going on the end. A little bit of detail there, maybe his brakes, I don't know. That's going to be facing down. And then we've got a big bushing going on the top of that. And that looks like it's done. Yep. Alright, so we got to put 20 tracks together. This could be fun. So 20. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right. You got the claws. Got to put the claws facing down so it's easier to just push them onto the bar. So claws down, push. It's better at an angle as well, because you got to try and put it down flat. It's a little bit more difficult. You can still do it, but just having it at an angle just gives it that little bit more space. These are quite solid plastic tread parts. Very serious, heavy duty. And to take them apart, all you have to do is twist. So take the piece, both pieces, and just twist the front one towards you, and it should pop off. There we go. Now then, we'll put the mechanism together. So the black wheels are going on the inside, on the middle. So they kind of roll. And then go close it over. Give myself a little bit of space here. I'm going to probably move that a little bit more actually. Just so that I can meet it in the middle here. It's probably the biggest gap. And then try, because you can't get the angle now, so got to try and put them in. Try it out and see. There you go. The first track. And we're going to turn Paul WALL-E upside down. And then these two pins are going to go into these two holes here. Like that. And you've got your first wheel. Excellent. So, yep. Repeat. So we want the two 10 pins with the axle. Going to come in from the back. That one in there. Another plate. I'm aiming for over here because I can't see it over the other side. So that's going to go on there. Then we got the 4-axle. And there it is. That's going to go in the bottom. Then we've got the 5-hole Technic beam with the blue studs. It's got one in there. There we go, and that's going to go onto the 10 pin. It sits in there, holds the angle. And we've got the wheels, so we want the dishes. If we can find some dishes, there's 2 dishes there. Turn them upside down so they're easier to pick up. 2 wheels. 2 axle, 4 axle with stud, 3 axle with stud. Make the umbrella. And then through the back of the wheel. That's so. Then pop that on the front. Small bushing just to hold it in place. Give it a whirl. Put the other one on. Small bushing. That's a big bushing. Don't want a big bushing. There's a small bushing. Give it a whirl. Excellent. We got the 9 beam. Another Technic axle with pin. Last one, I think. No, there's one more. Gear, this time facing smooth end in, and then we've got small bushing. I think that's the last small bushing. Give it a whirl, and then face it off with the Technic wheel. Looks like film projector wheels as well. That's kind of cool. That might be a good use for it. Old vintage film projector. Right, so then we want the 3 axle with stud. That's the last one. Another wheel. Last gear. Smooth end in. Back it off just a touch. Better. Large bushing. And attach the mechanism. Like that. Now we got to make. No, we got to do the brakes type thing. One stud hole. One hole stud connector. No, one hole pin. One axle. One hole axle. One hole pin. There it is. Then we want the grey pin. There it is. It's going to get down there. Then we want the 1x1 tile, circular. There we go. Then that's going to go onto the axle. And then we're going to cap that off with a large bushing. And I think we're ready to build the tracks. Yes, we are. It's going to be all the other pieces left over, so let's just gather those up. I think that's all of them. Once again, claws down. Put them at an angle and just push. That didn't snap very well. It was not a satisfying snap. Oops. Okay, and then put the black gears in the tread. Back it off just a bit because we're going to play with this side here to connect it. Oh, you know what? We're a connector missing. We got a track missing. There we go. Let's try that again. Yeah. Gotta be fairly stable. There we go. Right. Just test it out. Runs freely, and then put it onto the other side. And there we have WALL-E standing up with his door. He's got, like, I think this is his neck, and these slide very nicely, actually. So far so good. Yep, attach. Oh, okay. So this is supposed to be his little cockroach friend. And so we want a 1x2 black plate. Here we go. So this is his this is supposed to be his cockroach friend. That's it. That's his cockroach friend. So that's going to sit there. Alright, so we got a joint cup. I think that's like a ball joint cup, and it's going to go on to a 2x3 plate like that, and then we got the two 1x2 hinged bricks on the ends. Again, these got the fingers with the teeth. Then we're going to put 1x2 angular plates. 1x2 angular plates. 1x2 angular plates. No, that's a brick. 1x2 angular plates with studs on the end. That's a 1x2, yeah. 1x2. I'm seeing 1x4s. And so seeing any 1x2 light bluish grey. Where'd they all gone? They must be all in the same place hiding. 1x2 angular plates. So I've seen these bricks. Loads of these bricks. And they're light bluish grey. But I'm seeing a lot of these bricks. I'm just wondering if I've used the bricks, the plates instead of the bricks. I can't see any. I can see these guys. Have I made a mistake with those? Where would I make the mistake? Inside? No, those are black. That looks grey. They're just hiding. Wow. This is a detail that I've overlooked, I think. Oh, we're just going to keep going for a bit and see what's going to happen. So those two are going to go over where the teeth are. Okay. I'm sure those are short ones. They are short ones. Yeah. I really can't think of where I used them. Circular. Yeah, do you know what? I don't think I've actually found these pieces. Because there's the circular tiles as well. Ooh. This is his neck, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I've done this before. Yeah. Because that's what this was used for. Let's go over like that. That over like that. But those are the wrong pieces. I think it's do the same job. I think. How bizarre. Because you're going to put the circular plate. You can't do this. It's got that. That. Yeah. Interesting. I may have used some plates somewhere I shouldn't have. Okay, let's have a quick look. Oh. Anything that's got studs buttons, so it's not that. Okay, it's not that. It's not that. Oh. Can't pull this piece off. It's not that. It might genuinely have the neck upgrade. It might. Where's the... No. There we go. Right. So it's not on here anywhere. And can't see it being on here because it's dark. That's dark bluish grey. So that's not it. So that is not it. So it has to be oh dear. Oh, I see. I see. Oh no. This definitely feels like a weaker connection to the bricks. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Got it. Right. Push. Seal it all up. There we go. Right. So, where are these plates? So I've seen these guys a lot. I've seen these as well. Could use these, maybe. Let's try it. It might be these guys that be using. There, that, there, and these guys across here, and that one big one there, and then this one there, and then a 1x4 grey tile across there. We're reflecting this side here. Okay, so we want a tile and another detail grate plate. Found the circular. Those were hiding. So we just want the grate plate. There is. That goes on there. Alright, so then we can join the neck piece together. And it's going to go like that. Make sure you got a good tight fit in there. And that's it. Right, cool. For the neck piece. So the neck piece is the most famous thing about this set, is that when it first came out, it had a very droopy neck, and I believe those are the ones that are the first ones that came out. So we want a grey Technic pin going into here. With, it's like a long stud on the end. And another ball joint. And that's it. Is this using the newer instructions? It is. Okay, so these instructions you're seeing here, that's what I'm getting thrown off here from. That's exactly what's happening. We got the original instructions are a different design to the neck. So this is the newer design, that's the less floppy neck. So I have to follow these instructions now on the book. Okay, so pull the neck apart again. This is why I was a bit lost on the build here. I assumed it was the same because it was getting there, but it's not the ball joint anymore. Oh no, this is the actual. Looks like the actual upgrade. I think this looks like the upgrade. I wonder. I can't build it because we don't have the arm. I can find the arm, so we can do the upgrade at some point. I'll probably do a video on the difference in the upgrades. But this here is, so this pin here is the problem. That's the neck, and the head just swivels around with a life of its own. Right, so we're going to put these two back on here. Where's the other arm piece? There it is. So that's going to go on there. Then we got the two stud piece going on here, like that. And then we got the 3 Technic beam. Where's the 3 Technic beam? Nope, that's plates. Unless it's 2 plates. No, it's not. It's definitely a Technic beam. 3 Technic beam. Come on, where are you hiding? Bit of foliage. Where's the 3 Technic beam? How am I able not to see things today? I wonder if it is 2 plates together. No, it's not. It's not. where is the Technic beam? A 3 Technic beam for the neck. For the Empire. Is it in the bag? Always, always, always look in the bag. Always. What's in it? 3 Technic beam. 3-hole Technic beam. Don't have one spare. Sure we can get away with these because we need pins. Almost found it, but no. It's dark bluish grey. Dark bluish grey. Right there. So the pin's going to go in the middle hole. So this is the problem. That's the neck. And there's no real restraint. I mean, it's not frictionless, but once you get his head on, the weight just swings it uncontrollably. So then we got these two. These 2 plates going over here. Like so. I'll put that one on there because that's got the circular piece on already. And I'm going to put the circular piece back on. And so we got a 2x2 plate going across there. Now we're starting to get the similar sort of build. And then it's the tiles, with the jumper plates, sorry, jumper plates across. Yeah, the new instructions totally threw me there. They really did. But I got it. I was like, why am I missing some pieces? It's because James didn't get the upgrade kit. So the neck piece, this whole neck piece, I think is going to be. Oh no, okay. So it's just a ball joint piece that's new. So we can probably find that and add that into the set as an upgrade, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we want the Technic brick with the axle hole. We want the pin. No, we don't, because we're still on. We're still on that. That's what threw us as last time. So we're still on the old instructions here. Right, so it's Technic brick with the blue pin with axle. Black angular plates with a dark bluish grey 1x2 plates. 1x2, and that goes underneath. Technic brick goes on top inside. Turn it around. Flip it over, and I'll put this back in. There we go. And this is going to connect to there, like so. Right? See, it's very, very loose. Not very good design for the neck at all. Technic brick with 2 holes, 2 blue pins, long pins going a long ways in, so you got like pin on each side, then the 2-hole axle connector, and another one. Make sure the axle's the same size, same side, sorry. 3-axle yellow going into the axle holes, like so. Still building from the instructions at the moment, from the paper instructions. 2x3 plates, so 2x3 plate going across the top. Then we've got these axle plates that I thought that those were my Technic beam, until I realized that I didn't need that because I was looking at the wrong part. And so there's two, I think there's two going on top of each other. Yes it is, yeah. So that's two on top of each other. Then we got the claw plates, and we got a 1x2 light bluish grey, there we go, dark bluish grey plate in the middle. Then we got the claw plates on either side, and these are probably going to be the hinges for his eyes. Then we got the Technic brick with 2 holes again, so the Technic brick with 2 holes, Technic brick with 2 holes, there we go. 2 blue pins again. So one's one side, one's the other, I think. I don't know. Oh no, it's going to be the top. 2-hole axle connector again. One on each side. 2-hole axle connector. Where's the other one? 2-hole axle connector. There it is. And then that's just going to join on top. Make sure you got the stud facing up, because we're actually going to put a 1x2 tile across the top there, and then push them down together. You've got kind of the neck, and I think we're just going to check the instructions online as well as. Yeah, so that's still different. Yeah, that's going to pin into the front instead of the top. Okay. That's a different thing as well. Yeah, then we're on to the eyes. So all goes back to normal now. So this is going to drop. Oh shoot, I shut the instructions again. So this is going to drop like that on the pin, on this black pin here. There we go. And then we got the tile, dark bluish grey tile going on top, like that. So this is the bad neck. This is the early neck. You see it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Right, so the eyes. 2x3 brick, 1x2 hinged plates with the bars. It's going to be on one side of the brick. And then we got a 1x1 brick joining it. Then we got a 2x2 plate putting those together. Like that. Then we got the dark bluish grey brick with a stud on the end. There it is. And the stud's going to face on the end, because we will be putting a 1x1 plate with a claw or clip on the end of that. We got a Technic brick with 2 holes and it's 10 on top. We got a jumper plate on the other side, like that. I got a Black pin is going through this hole here, away from all the claws and clips. So it's going to go into this hole here. Then we've got a 1x2 yellow plate, then a 1x2 dark bluish grey plate, and dark bluish grey 1x2. I'm seeing corner plates, seeing 1x3s, I'm seeing tiles. Not seeing any 1x2s. Is this part of the upgrade as well? Maybe? Double check the old instructions here because it's not going to get caught out again. Oh, it's not happening. Yep, yeah. Yeah. No, that's the same. So some 1x2 plates dancing around somewhere. So there's a couple with the hinges. So 1x3 plates. How about 1x3 plate? No. Where's those big plates? That's supposed to bring it level, isn't it? Yes. Still haven't found that 1x3 tile. Oh, there it is. Found it. So here's 1x2 plates. I'll leave that for a minute. Let's see if we can progress without, so that we start leaving ourselves less and less pieces. So I've got this corner piece here, that's going to go on the end like that. Then we got the brown piece going on there. We've got the 2x3 brown with jumper brown, and a 2x2 tile brown, and a 1x3 tile brown, and that's going to go on the end there. Okay. And we got a 2x3 plate again with Technic brick with 2 holes. Finally, these 2 bricks with studs. The ends 1x2 light bluish grey plates with a jumper plate on top, and then that's going to connect to that piece there. Twist it. See if this works. So twist it, and then we're going to attach a Technic brick with an axle hole underneath. Then we got a lantern with a 1x1 light grey. It's going to go on the back of the lantern, and then lantern's going to pin like that, so you've got this square hole. Okay, so we got the angular plates and the brick with studs. I'll take that off. Angular plates with bricks with studs, and that's going to fit this side here. Yep. Then we got the 4x6 plate going over the top. All right. So now that can go on there. And let me see, we got a 1x4 plate going across the end there. Then we got a tile. I think that's going on the end as well, like that. Then we got, that's a bit fragile. Another 1x4 tile going across. Then we got 2x2 tile plate with 1x2 jumpers on either side. Like that. Then we got some jumpers going across the front. So we got one light grey, another light grey, and one going across like that. Then we got some tiles, dark bluish grey tiles over the edge, and another 2x4 on there. We got 2 skid plates on the underneath here, like that. Okay. And then we got this tube, the hose, like for fire hose and other various things that you've seen. We got that. And then we have this interesting piece here. It's curved plate, which is that's kind of cool. A 2x2 light bluish grey underneath, and then a 1x2 dark bluish grey tile on the top, and then we got these curved bricks. They're just going to sit in the edge there. Curved brick. Then like that, and then it's going to pin on the side like that. So you're kind of getting this nice eyebrow curve type thing. We've got 2x2 tile fitting on the top there. So now you're starting to get the eye shape. So turn it on its side like that. Then we've got the grate plate there, the tile there. We've got cheese wedge, 2 cheese wedges, and I can't pick them up. There we go. They're going to meet in the middle. So you've got like the long pyramid across there. See that? Oh, wheel arch. So we got the wheel arch piece. Oh, they're just all gone. There they are. We got the slight arch. That's a slight arch there. 1x2 dark bluish grey brick, and then 1x3 plates. And you got double those up. Like that. And then we go put the wheel arch in the middle. And then these slight arches are going to pin that wheel arch in place. Now I need some more slight arches. There we go. And then this is going to go across the top, I think, like that. So now you've got the whole eye socket. So we got the eyeball. So it's a 3x3, pretty deep radar dish. This 1x1 circular plate is going to go in the middle, and then that's going to be held in by a black 2x2 skid plate. And there you go. There's his eye. That is so genius. That really is so genius. And then the stud on the back of the radar dish is just going to go into this hole here on the square, and there is his first eye. And we're going to attach that to his head via these clips here, and there you go. This is the problem with the neck. That is the issue right there, and that's just because of that pin. But yeah, there's his first eye. Alright, we're going to do that again. Let's just see if we can speed this up a little bit. We've done one now, so we might be able to do the other one fairly quick. Do 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 do. Black claw. Where's the black claw? Where is the black claw? There's that's, and then the jumper on the end, and the Technic brick, that's right, and the pin into the hole away from the claws. Okay, and the sloped brown, the inverted brown, sorry, piece, so it's like that, and the long angular plates. Oh, we need the yellow 1x2 first, then the long angular plate, then the curved brick piece. So we got the curved brick, need a 1x1 tile, and that's going to attach to that piece there. And then we got the brown plates, jumpers, and 1x3 tile. So we need the jumper. Where's the jumper? There it is. That's going to go there. 2x3 axle, Technic brick with holes. There it is. The 2 bricks with studs on each side. Light bluish grey 1x2. There's a light bluish grey 1x2. There it is. It's going to go across there. Then the jumper goes on top. Then you put this onto the pin. Turn it over. Put the Technic brick on the bottom. And the lantern. We want the lantern. Where's the lantern? Dark bluish grey lantern. There it is. And 1x1 light bluish grey. Here we go. That's going to go on the back of the lantern. That's going to form the securing part for the eye. And we got the angulared plates with the brick with studs, and that is going to connect to the end of that. Then we got the plate going over the top. Now we can push this up. And then we got the 1x4 going across. Then we got the tiles. And we got the 1x4 tile. Then the 2x4 tile. Where's the 2x2 tile? Sorry, brown 2x2 tile. No, yeah, there should be brown 2x2 tile. Oh, right. It's going to be 2. Yeah, okay. Yep. And then the jumpers. So that's 1. Then the jumpers going over here. I can't see a single jumper. There's one. There's 2. Has 3. So things just hide so well. They really do. Tiles going over the top. Turn it on its side and do the skid plates. Rightio, skid plates. And the hose. Keeping it this way, you've got the curved plate. We're going to step it up with a tile. There it is. And we're going to put the 2x2 underneath. Now we can put the curved bricks in. Curved bricks. Attach that to the side. And turning it around, we're going to be doing this side here. Okay, so that's there. We want the grate plate. There it is. There you go. And then the pyramid. So 1x2 cheese wedges. Right there. And then we got the wheel arch. Got the slight arch. 1x2 grey brick. Dark bluish grey brick. Oh yeah, the plates, yeah. The 1x3 plates to form the walls, and then you can put the wheel arch in and the slight arch. I'll put a slight arch on the end, pin it. Now I can put a slight arch there, and then that goes. What's happening here? There we go. That's going to go there. Just done that. And do the eyeball. Righty ho. So there's that. And skid plate black. It's like the most genius way of making eyes. Brilliant. It's totally WALL-E. Want the 2x2 tile. Attach them to the clips, and there you have WALL-E's head. And yeah, that's the old neck. Right, so looks like we're doing arms next. So we got 2x4 plate with a Technic brick with a hole on the end. Okay. Then we got the lanterns, or bricks with studs. And then a 1x2 brick. And then the wall socket. Then we got 1x2, 1x4 plate going across. Let's see if we get this right way around. Going across. Then we got a 1x4 tile going around. Then we got a 1x6 going down here to hold that joint, hide that joint. Black pin with collar. It's going to go into this piece here. These kind of used as turbine engines. I wonder why that's blue. Maybe that's me. Maybe it's just some reflection. We've got pin going in, and then goes into there, like that. And then we got this rather interesting piece that's I think it's used a lot in pneumatics actually, because it's actually this is a hollow tube going through here with a axle connector, so you can actually blow air through this hole here. And I've seen these used in some pneumatic sets. I've not built a pneumatic set yet. We got 3 axle with stud. Then we got 2 Technic plates hanging off that, facing down or hanging down. So we've got 2 of those back to back, and then that's going to attach to that black pin there. And we've got 2 of these plates. Going to put those back to back, so you've got hinges on either side. Then the claw. Okay, so you got this claw piece there with a clip in it. That's going to go on the bar, like so. And we got the flag piece is going to go on the end of the other bar, like that. Turn it upside down. This is going to clip. Okay, so is that going to go in there? Yeah. So that bar is going to go into the Technic pin, the Technic hole, the axle hole in there, and holds that in place. We're doing fingers by looks things. So we want a skid plate. We want one of these plates here with the studs on either side, which is kind of cool. And then we've got the plate with the bar. We might have to get these lined up pretty good. It's probably best to put the plate with the bar first. Then a 1x1 plate. So you got kind of this. Except for it shouldn't be like that. It should be like that. So you got the studs and the bar opposite each other, not at an angle like I just did. 2x2 tile over top, then a 1x1 brick on the end, and then another flag on the end of the bar, like so. And then this pneumatic bar is going to go into the pinhole or stud hole, like so. And that is your first finger and thumb. And then we rinse and repeat, do the same thing with the other finger. So we want this, so we can pop that on there. We've got to get that 2 plate with the bar and a 1 plate with stud. And then we've got the tile. Then we got the brick. And then that's going to go on the end of the... No, we need the flag. We need the flag first. Get the flag. Put that on there. Now pop the finger on. And I think that's his first arm. Brilliant. Right, so we'll pop that in place like so. Holds in place and lovely. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. See if we can get this done a bit quicker. Oh, missed. Yeah, that's wrong. Oh, yeah, I think I missed some detail there. Pin. That's going to go in there. And then we've got the actuator bar, the axle, get the axle, and then we're going to put the Technic plates, hanging it off again. Technic plates, and then we got going into the connector there. We're going to build his thumb, so we're going to stagger these two plates again with the bars. Put the claw. Where's the claw? Put the claw. There we go. On the end, and a flag on the end of that. That will go off the table. And that should... Oh. Is that what I should have done? That's what I should have done, huh? Is it? It's in the bottom there, doesn't it? Find that piece that rolled off the table. Oh, it's just a black pin. Okay. Not a terrible issue. Right, so fingers again. So skid plate, two plate with bar, and plate with stud. And that. Then the tile. Flag, and the brick, put the brick on the end, put the flag, and I think that's that. Pop that on there, and rinse and repeat. So skid plate, plate with bar, and I think we're building this the other way around. Plate with studs and 1x1 plates, then tile, then the brick, then the flag, and that's his other hand done. There we go. Now then, all that's left is his plant pot. Brown brick with a Technic hole in there. Drop the blue pin with the axle into the brown pin, into the brown hole, brick, and that should find the axle hole in this circular 2x2. And you go put the flower on the top of that. It's a very soft plastic, is this flower, so it does tend to fall off. And then this is going to go into the stud of his hand. like so. So that can pin into his hand, and he's holding his plant. There you go. He's got his life form. And you can see there's a few pieces spare, which is kind of cool. So these are these pieces that are left over. And there you go, folks. That is the WALL-E that from Disney Pixar. It does look incredible. It really does look incredible. I think unfortunately with the neck, the way it's designed, it's not very good, is it? And this is the earlier version of it, because after a while there was a kit that was released where you could upgrade your set to change the neck, and I think that first version didn't work too well either, and I think there was a second version of it that came out that did fix the whole thing. But doesn't he look great? I mean, those eyes are, if you can see them, face to him, WALL-E, those eyes are so cool. They're very full of expression. I like it. It's a really good set. Can see why that there's quite a huge investment in it. I would love it. Printed parts all over, no stickers at all. Absolutely fantastic. Not so much playability, I guess. There is his tracks do roll. He can hold things. You can put stuff inside him as well. I mean, that's where his plant goes. So you can put stuff inside him. Looks great as a fantastic display piece on the shelf, I'll have to admit. But I think they went with the design instead of the playability on it, and it looks absolutely stunning. It really does. So anyway, folks, there you go. If you enjoyed what you see, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down. Don't be shy, and drop a comment below to let me know what you think. And do you have this set? What do you think to this set? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I'm Shaun from BRIT'N. Peace.